Bump Love is brought to you by
the new Java House Premium Tea. Kachai for every moment.
This back to school season really pays with Airtel Money. Pay school fees using the Airtel Money app and stand a chance to win a massive 120 million shillings giveaway. Simply pay school fees using the MyAirtel app or dial *185*6# and every payment you make automatically enters you into our daily draws. So don't just pay school fees. Get paid for it, people. Winners shall be contacted on 0200 100 100. Please don't be conned in no time. Hey, a woman Airtel money.
We have been socialized as women to believe that sex benefits the man. You understand? But once you realize that I can enjoy it.
Yes.
It's also for me. It's also for me. Yeah.
Yes.
Because you see all these things of, there are people who bump into women and they're like, your skin is glowing. You're having good sex.
We'll be discussing sexless marriages.
You need to put it in your mind to make time for me. Mm-hmm. That we had to even agree that we're going to set an alarm.
Ah, yeah.
And I would wake up at 3 and say, babe,
you've slept enough.
You rested.
As if it's
you wanted to rest, not so? So now you've rested. And she would wake up. So the guy, she goes back to sleep.
What is a marriage without sex? Is it marriage anymore or not? Hello and welcome back to Bump Love. We absolutely love all your feedback on the shows and in particular this series on unspoken struggles. And indeed we are struggling. There are people that are struggling. Many of us say that the biggest struggles in marriage are small, but sometimes the biggest struggles in marriage are really big. And those are struggles that we cannot close our eyes to, but things that we have to bring out into the light. And so this week on Bump Love, we'll be discussing sexless marriages. What is a marriage without sex? Is it marriage anymore or not? That we're going to find out. I remain your host, Manuela Mulondo, and here with me is Mrs. Barbara Ichimar.
Hi.
Welcome today. Pastor Husky.
Hi.
Good to see you. And for those of you who are wondering where Mrs. O is, she's around. She lost somebody. You know we have lives. Let me tell you a story. Outside of that show we have lives. We get sick. People get sick. We have school runs to go to. We have to go and watch our children playing soccer. So we have lives. So when you don't see us here, don't it's not a crisis. Let's be okay. Let's be okay. And I know you are missing her voice, but it's okay. She's okay. She's fine. She'll be seeing us next week. So get ready for that. And on the show also, like you've known before, if you've watched before, if you haven't, do the needful, is Pastor John Mugabi. Pastor John is going to be a regular here because of how open he is, especially with the struggles that men have that they've decided to be quiet with, or if not, they've not decided, but they feel the shame. Mm-hmm. And he's passed the shame and he's shared his struggles with pornography before and written a book, Free Indeed. And today we're going to discuss sexless marriages because that is one of the results of pornography in a marriage, is that you end up having a sexless marriage. So that's what he has come to share with us. If you're wondering what his profession is, he's a quantity surveyor, but also he has had a sexless marriage before. And that's why we're here. Are we ready? I know they might be asking, so is he
Koja.
What a koja is he? Does he have
Quantity surveyor.
Quantity surveyor.
Engineer.
That was in a sexless marriage before. When do you say a marriage is sexless? and not just kusirika, just small time to teach your friend a lesson.
Small interlude.
Small interlude.
Yeah. Says put him back on his toes.
Or you want to increase, put him back in line, or you want to just increase some the anticipation. Then you go, no, not today, baby. Should he? 1 week. Just should he say there that he's in a sexless?
No.
At what point? What duration do we say, hey?
Well, for some people it can be a crisis if they're used to daily. It depends on the dosage, man.
But I think it depends on the couple.
Some people, I think,
For some people will clearly tell you that for us in a month, we have sex 4 times. Okay. And then your jaw drops. And then they're like,
And the pogon say,
2 minutes can be more. So I think it really depends. Some couples, it's every day. So unless one person is incapacitated.
Every day, twice a day.
Yeah, so when you say 1 week, it's like 1 week.
Pastor John is agreeing with me. Sick.
Wow.
We came here for sex.
But pass me the doctor's report. What do you mean sick?
We came here in the marriage for sex.
Hey! Women are there saying I came to organize the home, to cook, and to get
we came to
do good on your side.
You see, the girls get the girls.
Continue your family legacy.
Yes.
What do you mean we came for sex?
We came.
to iron your shirt.
You see, I could get someone to cook my food. I can pass by Java House and pick something to drink. You know, now it's very, very important for you to know that when you get into a marriage, it is not for playing hide and seek.
But it's
That's
good.
the environment where God ordained sex to be. Sexual relations. Now, I cannot keep myself for this long. Because I told my wife, now that I waited for you, there's a time, 3 weeks to our wedding, I tried to, you know, to ask.
We're engaged.
Married.
Like, just here.
What 3 weeks after wedding? What's the difference? So I told her, let's do it.
Same
She
month.
said, I have kept
Zero
myself
max.
for the 25 years without sex.
I can do 1 more week.
I can do that. I am not going. And by the way, if you continue pressing on me, I will walk out of this. I'll cancel. It was like she threw a pail of ice on me. But I said,
You were
watch
like,
the space. I'll wait for you.
You gonna pay?
And the day we went back.
You're going to pay.
On the high table, I
We were in the church.
These are Paul's speeches, 2 minutes.
We were in the church they were doing the vows after vows. I said, oh, why can't we have a break? We are married. You know, those people with the reception, they can't wait for us.
Now, Pastor John, those guys, let's hear from the bride and groom. Thank you guys, everyone, for coming. You're amazing. Thank you for supporting us. God bless you.
And then they said those things of, I would not want to mention any names because you've all done as well.
Ah,
But now,
thank you, everybody.
so much,
Everybody.
Over to that.
Then he's like, can we cut the cake now?
Please enjoy.
The brain, her heart is like, I'm finished.
Yeah, you see those ones when they go for changing.
It takes long, like, what are they changing?
They're like, actually, she
You
called
see,
him, she called John.
Day. The lights have released you.
But you can't wait for 2 or 3 small hours.
Why wait? This is now wounded.
Anyway,
What time
so
did
what
your wedding
qualifies?
What? When do we say, yeah, I'm in a sexless marriage?
I think when someone is sick for long, you know, some sicknesses are long sicknesses, and it is, you know, she cannot have it because perhaps she has cancer, she's not feeling well. Yeah. It has taken a year without sex. And so even you, the husband, you're not driven to have sex.
Yeah.
You know, she's a sick person. And so you are all consumed by that. So that is, for me, would be a sexless marriage. But as long as you're able, as long as you're not sick, as long as you're not in periods, as long as whatever other thing, there is no justification for me to have a sexless marriage.
Auntie, what is the duration? 1 day, 1 week, 1 month?
For me, now, dwelling about my relationship with her, once every other day is when we have sex.
Yeah.
So if I skip today, tomorrow we are.
So 1 month is sexless.
Yeah, for him, now
A month is, even a week is sexless.
3 days.
If she's not in her days, 3 weeks is.
Help.
Yeah, oh, my friend, she came. What did she come here to do?
It's pressure. Pressure.
Nugget, you know that thing is so true. Anything you could have got from your father's house.
But you know, you mentioned
But
all those
you left
things.
your
There's
house.
one thing. My father always said that one thing you can't delegate.
You can't
say that.
delegate. Oh,
You
yeah.
can't delegate that.
Yeah.
Pressure. So now we've agreed that there's no particular time.
There is no particular time.
It depends on the couple.
It depends on a couple. Like for me, we had a conversation. At times, I used to, you know, especially when I was coming out of the addiction, because it had caused the tensions. And well, I would feel, is she judging me because of where I've come from?
It's punishing.
Is she punishing me of some sort? And she told me that no, it wasn't about. It's just that I don't feel that I want to be. I'm having stress. I have this. I'm working on this. I said, now you know what you're going to do. I don't want it to worsen. You need to put it in your mind to make time for me. That we had to even agree that we're going to set an alarm. We had to set an alarm. And I would wake up at 3 and say, babe,
You've slept enough.
You've rested.
As if it's
You
time
wanted
to
to
pray.
rest, not so? So now you've rested. And she would wake up, so the guy, she goes back to sleep.
What happened to 9
No, when
No,
it was
what
9,
else?
you wanted
She said
to
she's
rest.
tired.
She's tired. She's come back. She's tired. She's with the kids in the evening. She's taken care of. Like I
So
would
actually everyone
understand.
is asleep.
So for us to prevent it from being sexless, because I would wonder, what is happening to us?
Friday.
Oh my gosh, I've just got a light bulb moment. You know, because my husband worked very early mornings, morning sexual relations were just hard to have.
Yeah.
So it had to be 9 p.m.
Exactly.
There you're sending Blake and be like, go to bed! Go to bed!
For tomorrow you have school to
You have school
to
school night.
you.
Yeah.
You're trying to make up for time.
I have a
Oh my-
story to
So
tell.
you can actually, so I can tell Mr. Munondo, Kashina Mr. Munondo, you don't work in the morning.
We can set the alarm for 3.
You can set, okay, now. 3 is time for a different kind of warfare. Maybe
Nancy, you can
scratch
start
me
with
like
that
at
warfare.
Let me tell you,
But-
as long as you're married, there is no calendar.
The calendar
There's
for them
no
was just to
calendar.
say to
For me, I was just trying to see, you know, she is, I try to understand. She's tired. I don't want our marriage to be sexless. Because, you know, sex is therapy.
Yeah.
Sex is something that, especially when you have it in the right confines. Yeah. It is therapy. You go out there and you are just, oh my God, I'll be very productive the following day when I just had sex. Yeah, oh, God made it so good. I'm telling you, I don't know. For those people who have sex and you know just playing around with it, it will burn them. But when you have it, and I have, my parents know I am having it. My pastors know I am having it. Even if she got pregnant today, it is okay for me to have
You're
it.
not hiding.
I'm not hiding. I'm not quaking this thing. Sichikweka. You know, I need to have it. It is, you know, and when I have it, I will not, the distractions, being distracted, I will be very focused on that day. I'll be delivering projects. I am doing this. I don't have time for girls or people flirting around with. I am
Sorted.
I'm sorted. My wife has sorted me. So for me, sexless and the marriage are two things, they cannot relate. It's putting two things which are like opposites. Hey, putting two things that we are trying to create a term that we want to be able to. But there's marriages are there. But I'm telling you, if you are okay, if the man got married, there's a man who came to me. We were talking to him. I said, John, I can have everything. And then this woman came to me and told me, but you're overdoing. For me, you're going to enlarge me.
Mercy.
And then he said, so who do you want to stay intact for? Men would come to a point of pain that a man is saying such a statement, but he's feeling so painful. What is happening? I've brought everything, I've taken away, I've done this, I've done this. The man is wondering, what is happening?
Why can't I just get this one thing?
That I cannot get outside there.
It's not at the supermarket.
It's not at the supermarket that I can go buy.
Kati, that's men, that's
The male mind, by the no, men are just addicts. No, it's not that they're just addicts. By the way, when you begin having the intimacy session with your spouse, your body bonds with them. And your body, when the body bonds with them, when you see them, your mind releases dopamine and says your love has come. Like it's the brain is already wired. And so that's why men go in and don't take so long, but their body is already excited and what? And so they have to work and cultivate on themselves to say that I'm going to go into this act and not focus on myself, but focus on my spouse that she can also be able to enjoy. Because women's climaxes come after some time. So we go inside there, we get the job done, we are done. Out of the job done. Get the job. Like that's how. But I had to start now training my mind. How do I cue her in? How do I walk with her?
No wonder you can get every other day, because it stopped being just about you, and started to be also about her.
Yes.
So that you might both enjoy the experience.
What they call love. Love desires to give at the expense of self. I want her to enjoy the moment. I don't want to rush it. Sometimes we can even have it, and midway through this so can juice. We go.
Some energy.
Yeah. This is worship.
My friend, you don't fear that you can come back and she says, Arch again,
No,
has gone.
My friend,
And
I have
desires,
prepared her
sleep.
so well, she doesn't want to leave.
But there's something that's called socialization. We have been socialized as women to believe that sex benefits the man. You understand? Yeah. But once you realize that I can enjoy it.
Yes.
It's also for me.
It's also for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you see all these things of, there are people who bump into women and they're like, your skin is glowing. You're having good sex. So once you realize that
you're reporting me there.
So once you realize that there are things you benefit, there are health benefits, mental health benefits. You benefit as a woman as well when you have sex, good sex at that. Sex. So it's upon you to say, how can I have good sex? Yeah. How do I prepare my mind? Because once your mind is, this man is coming back, he's going to ask for sex again. Already, you've started from
it's already
a house show.
Yes, it's like a house
show.
But once you realize that God made this thing for both of us, But this whole socialization of sex is for men. That's why when the husband demands more, you're like,
you start talking
about him. You're like, but you even telling him himself that also every day. But imagine if you had the attitude of every day for me. You'd be the one even telling him, but you're coming back late. Me, I'm already waiting for you.
When you say that, there's a my husband and I used to lead a marriage fellowship, and so we're in this session and people are talking. We get annoyed with each other. Then I don't do this. Then what? Silent treatment. This, that. So I'm listening to them and I'm like, when they go to me, I'm like, well, this was our fight. I don't think the parts had anything to do with it. Yeah. Also, why are we mixing issues? Because you think that when you're annoyed and you keep it from him, for you, what's happening to you?
You're also depriving yourself.
Right? So in your mind, you think that you're depriving him of sex, but ideally, you're also in the same mix. Because now you want to prove a point, now you can't also ask.
But I think
let's not mix these issues.
I've always had that thing, and I think it's for women that are outliers who enjoy sex as a physical before they even enjoy it as an emotional connection. Girls, I'm here to fight for us. Wow. But there's for there's a certain group of us women, the majority. I don't know if you're with us, but the majority of us, where the emotional connection between you and your husband is so important. It's kind of like the thing that makes the physical, having the physical part of sex very easy for us, because emotionally we are okay. Because there are some of us who are like that. And so anything can trigger you. By the way, I can be so ready. I'm like, yeah, friend, tonight, if you dare pass, I'll rape you. Then he reaches, God, the child did something and you were annoyed. It left.
No, over here himself. As soon as he enters the house, he makes a comment and annoys you. So I'm not giving him.
It's not that I'm not giving. You don't say I'm not giving him. But nah. Yeah, it's
okay,
it's just your
tonight,
emotion.
no.
Yeah, your emotions just make it so difficult to have it and enjoy it. You can even have the sex, but it's no longer for you because your emotions have checked out. Yeah. You're not okay, and so it's for us. It's important that the man comes and says, "Baby, how are you? Who's that? Who shouted at my wife?" When someone says, "Who disturbed my wife?" I'm like, "Come, pass here," because you're defending me. Who disturbed my wife?
My husband is fighting for me.
I'm like, hey, maybe they disturbed me those ones on social media. It's like, who?
He goes and leave my wife alone.
That night, he gets
going down
because emotionally he's protected me. He's held me emotionally. So you have sex emotionally before you have physically. There's that group, us.
There is that group, but
you're lucky there's someone between them.
There is something which I have come to realize, that when there is the practice of sex and also there is the principle of sex, marriage is honorable above all, and the bed is undefiled. The reason why I say sex is for marriage and marriage is for sex is to tell the young people that they have to wait when they get married. Sex is for marriage. And marriage is for sex is now for us who are there. Well, the reason why we come here, Paul writes and tells sisters and says, you know what, do not deprive each other. Because when you do, you allow the devil to come in. He comes in to disorganize what is pure. But also you can learn, the emotional people, they can also learn that marriage is a principle that holds a family together. When a man feels, respect is not so much about, I respect him, how he walks. No. Respect is so much you submitting to me and saying, you know what, I am here for you. That is respect to a man. Respect can be
not kneeling down.
Not kneeling down. In fact, then even if you say, by the way, that for me sorts me.
But to kneel here, and then you go to the bedroom
and then the other side
stories.
you go stand and you assure me.
Yeah,
there is no submission at all. There is no, you are not helping me as a man. Men want to be loved, and they communicate love to their spouses that
physically.
That their wives communicate. When you come to me, it means for me, I read you in and I say, I love you. You're my strength. I get so productive. Guys, I don't know what it is that God put in sex, but God really put an ingredient in it. That it's, you cannot.
So when we find men who are cranky, we just say that one didn't.
No. But you see, even you do not, but when you're natural, you do not need even the pornography. You do not need even the man-gauge surgery. These things that people put in the herbs and all, you don't need it. But as you work with this person, let me tell you, if my wife asked me for $100 in that moment, I'll say, I'm not giving you $100, I'm giving you 1,000. Because at that time she has me. I am vulnerable to her. I am vulnerable to her. She has taken me to places. In that moment, even if you ask me for a Prado,
Nga you are
Ngamba
driving.
sijina naye ngenda kujireta. You know, like,
Let me work.
Let me work. You give me a motivation. It means you
So the next question.
It's hot. This back to school season really pays with Airtel money. Pay school fees using Airtel money and stand a chance to win from a massive Uganda shillings 120 million cash giveaway. That's 100 winners every week, each taking home Uganda shillings 300,000 in cash. Simply pay school fees using the MyAirtel app, and every payment automatically enters you into our daily draws. Winners will be contacted on 0200 100 100. Enotam a woman Airtel money.
What causes sexless marriages?
I think I'll really go back to that. First, that's socialization. So when you believe it's for the man, it means that if he has annoyed you, he doesn't get. If you're not feeling connected, he doesn't get.
So you can actually go along
if you
with
asked for money and you didn't get, you're like, why am I giving him sex? He's not giving me money after all. I'm even looking after myself when I'm a married woman, you know. So that socialization, I think for me, is one of them.
Yeah.
And then the other is when you're not looking after yourself as a woman. Now that's physical. What are you eating? What's your diet? Are you exercising? Because all those things keep the body, you know, active. They keep blood moving.
Yeah.
So it keeps you're able to enjoy physically.
Yes.
Are you resting enough? Are you sleeping?
Yeah.
Are you hydrating? You know? So once the body is the body is in a good place, it doesn't even matter the size. You may even not even be the size you want, the small size, but your body, you're feeling good about your body.
Yes.
We cannot be
When you said
sexless.
hydrating, he was saying, when you
That's
said
the
hydrating,
juice.
you said, yeah.
Water. Anyway, yeah. So I think
just in
that
the
the state that you are in, but also the state you're in as a person.
Yeah.
Because that thing of emotionally, if you are on edge and you're easily triggered, one small thing triggers. As you're walking to the bedroom, you've already agreed in the sitting room that we go. I give you in the corridor.
You see a rug, a
Some-
dirty rag.
Hey,
You're like, but who left this rag here?
By the time you reach the bedroom, you're like,
Rag,
I don't
it's
want
socks.
any more.
No, that's where now your husband said, who left this rag for my... all of you, pick.
You guys, why are you stressing
Apologize.
my wife?
Because you know. As
Yeah.
she passes, that
There's a lot at stake.
Yeah, so if,
That man has mastered emotional intelligence.
yes.
There's a
So
lot
if
at
you are on
stake.
edge and anything triggers, you've agreed, or why you're calling him to tell him that I'm waiting for you, I'm ready for you.
Is that why some
Then he
husbands
doesn't
pick their wives
pick.
from work? She might fight in traffic. Let me pick you. I'm picking you up from work. You just stay there. I'm coming for
You're
you.
calling him to say, dear, today. Then he doesn't pick because he's in a meeting or something, then I've cancelled. But there's a conversation I had with a wise man once, and he said that for women, the more sex you have, the more you enjoy it. The less you have, then the less you will
We'll
enjoy
get
it.
used
It's
to
like
adapt
your
to
body.
situations.
Yeah, like it's like your body. The more sex you have, the body attunes to the activity, and you start enjoying it more and more. Yeah.
You see, it's like building. I've been reading Atomic Habits.
That's a good book.
It's amazing that I wanted to have some exercises because I wasn't, you know, but I knew that if I get exercise and be in shape, that is even when my sex life even improves. There is something that exercise does to your sex life. Don't come and you're all when like you what?
You just
know?
pour yourself.
Pour yourself.
I even
Yeah, you're just
Just
pouring
that is
yourself.
so nice.
Like-
So what I did, what I did for me was at every time I'm going to shower, I have to skip a rope. At least let me do the basic. Let me marry convenience with fitness. And so I started skipping. And now I can never shower without skipping. I will skip like 300. And then I shower. Even in the evening, every single day. Why? You can build a habit of now starting to love your husband. You say, how can I? How can I love him? Because I don't want it to be sexless. I don't want it to deteriorate. I want to know that this is something that God gifted us. And how do I steward it?
I was waiting.
Yeah, I was waiting for your wife.
You know, it's like saying, I'm going to give my wife money until she tells me to stop.
No.
She can't. She just
You
ups
forgot. You should
her
have added my
expenses.
wife, Barbara. Help us. Tell the story, Papa.
Mr. Ichuma.
The other thing I think would cause a sexless marriage that we usually ignore is contraception. You guys, there are things that, okay, maybe the medics don't say because they've not experienced, but that thing, some of them can make you really dry and uninterested. Like you just don't want to have sex. But you've done the thing, it's maybe for 5 years, then you're there wondering, why am I not? It never clicks, by the way. You're just thinking, it's you again. I don't want to do this thing because it's also exhausting because now you're dry, everything is a struggle. Then you're not maybe a fan of lubrication and whatnot. And I only discovered that after we were hanging with a couple of friends and someone was like, but you guys, I'm struggling with this thing. What's going on? Then we realized we're using the same contraception. And we're like, no, it cannot be a coincidence. Because you really need to know what's working with your body and what's not. Because you can't come from 100 to 0. Or maybe negative. Like you're just not
I saw, for me, what was not working. Most of those contraceptives weren't working for us and for her particularly. And so for me, I went for the family planning method. So I went for vasectomy. And
what a family plan.
Yeah, it's just, we are done. Now it's time for sex. Well, it was that day, but now it's time to get busy.
Let me tell you, Pastor was not going to allow
We're not
anything
ready
to interfere. Marriage.
But you see, for her in that moment, she's thinking, I don't want to have kids anymore. So
yeah, but she was thinking, and it was a burden on her. The contraceptives were making her bleed a lot.
Wow.
Like it was. I said, now this woman has done cesarean 3 times. Now it's my turn. Now for me, I read her in to be able to have. What do I lose? I'm firing on all cylinders.
Come on.
You know, it's because I understood.
Pastor, men
I
are going to do vasectomy now.
They're hoping to fire.
they better fire.
Just read your situation. What works for you? And I'm not preaching it as gospel, like you do it. But for me, I had to see my spouse, see in her state, how do I work with her? Even if these other contraceptives, but how do you now journey with her? Because women need to be connected to emotionally.
Yeah.
You know, if you, like you said, it's not something that is light, but we ignore it. It's something that is important.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've realized that in all this, you actually connect with your wife emotionally.
Yeah.
When your husband says, no, let me go and do a vasectomy, you can, that is such emotional intelligence. Because it tells a woman, no, I got you. You don't have to do all this contraception. I'll do this for us. And you've got, that can change a woman. And for me, that's where my main point always comes to. That a sexless marriage is an emotionless marriage. If there's no emotions, if you're not allowing your wife to feel the things she feels, if you're not walking with her,
If you're not
if
hearing
you're not
her
hearing her
out,
out, if you're not journeying with her, if you don't see her, and for me, don't notice her, you lose out on the sex. And this thing, and for me, it's painful because I hear people say things like, no, men are not capable and all of that. I hear it, but then I'm like, but when you were asking her to marry you, when you were dating her,
You were capable.
You were capable. What changed?
Capable of what?
Of
Connecting
emotional
emotionally.
connection.
Because I feel like the relationship itself is emotional. It's not a business transaction.
Oh no.
You need to get into some marriages.
It's transaction.
No. You need to get. In fact, where you have women who say things like, "May I have sex all the time, I'm kawa," their emotions are well taken care of.
Yeah.
They are very well taken care of. Their men know how to do it.
Yeah.
Their men know how to do things like send them flowers during the day because they're going to have a big meeting. Now the woman thinks she loves sex. Kobe! He wired her already a long time ago. He knows how to wire her. Or if not, she's getting it from somewhere else. Her emotional connection is coming from elsewhere. So for you, you're like, my wife, Pastor, I do like this.
That is worrying.
Yeah, she opens. Nga, you're not connecting with her emotionally.
Yeah, her emotional
There,
tongue.
someone
Someone else
is
is.
feeling that tongue. And then it have to be a man. It
Yeah.
can be a
Someone
woman.
or something.
Okay, both are
something,
worse.
yeah.
Anyway, where we've
I mean, there's none that's
But
better
also-
than the other, really.
But also there is something on and we take it lightly. Pastor, ask you agree with me. There is a place of intimacy from in form of prayer. I realize that when I pray for my wife, I hold her hands and I speak words of affirmation to her. You are heaven's best love gift to me after salvation. I love you. Every time I speak that to her, I wake up in the morning and say, sometimes that becomes even our foreplay. Because I'll come and I tell her that, you know what, Susan, I don't know what life would be without you. You are so good. You are brilliant. You're so wisdom.
Have you understood one and every other day? How he gets
them.
No, but
What I am trying
but
to
you
say,
see, Pastor,
what
for me, I'm saying
have you understood how he gets every other day?
the emotional tank is
full, overflowing.
It's overflowing. It's not full.
Because what I'm trying to say,
Overflowing.
prayer produces intimacy. You become intimate with the one with whom you pray, with the one for whom you pray, and with the one to whom you pray. When you pray to God, there is an intimacy that is birthed in your marriage. I pray with my life and I declare, I cannot declare that you will dominate 2025 and she doesn't dominate. Because I speak it over her. You know? Meanwhile, come for dominate.
2026.
2026.
Yes. You miss 2025, but 2026 is on.
Registration
There
is
is
already on.
there is no space that she cannot dominate because I've spoken words, and these words are powerful. Words are life. I'm speaking life to her. I'm speaking, you know, for me, that has always worked. Words of affirmation. Speak. I may not say flowers, but I say, you are my
You know what I
darling.
hear you saying with all your passion? Sometimes we hear the scripture and just ignore it when they say, men, love your wives as Christ loved the church. That's a big thing.
us yet.
That's a big thing. Like he loved us so much that he gave his son.
Though we were still sinners, he
Yeah,
died for us.
yeah.
We were busy sinning, he was busy dying.
He became
Like,
poor that we may be rich. Like
can
he
you-
did so much. So much. Yeah.
There is,
That's what I hear.
we have a responsibility
Yeah,
of
it's a
love.
big mantle.
A responsibility. And that's not something, no, even if I don't, she must first submit. No way. You have to love your wife. It's a stewardship that you have. I cannot go out there and be productive. By the way, if I've angered my wife, I'll go out there. Most of the time,
Filing.
nempuliranga, ebintu ebitambula, until I pick a call and say, babe, so you are only clear. And I say,
Wow.
okay. Like I don't know how to be into that space. Teach yourself not to be in a space of keeping the anger. Speak about it.
But it's not even teaching yourself. I just think many of us don't even sit down enough to understand or realize that we are going through something.
Yeah.
Where you're able to say that, me as a husband, I've come to work, but still you're okay. And then you say, okay, what has made me feel like this?
The
And
argument
then it
in
is
the morning.
argument.
Yes.
But for you, you're not even realizing that you're annoyed. You're not realizing that the cause was you're just looking at a skirt, and if it makes you feel good, then you're going for the skirt. Or for a woman, he has passed with his nice car, dollars, and you're getting happy. But if you recognize and said, but I'm not feeling well.
Where's
What
the
is
problem?
it? I've not come at 100. Then you realize it was the anger, and you call home.
And you see, Manuela, that is very important. At one time, a girl, yansalako kumulimu, one young lady, very good looking. Now, she cut on me, yansalako.
What does, sorry.
Like, she
Yeah, Mpitako.
No,
came.
yeah, she was pursuing him.
She was pursuing. She came, and man, she came. She said, he said, you know what? I know you're married. I don't care. We can go test for HIV. I'm not sick. She gave me all the reasons. I have a hotel reservation.
She just wanted sex.
Like, I just want a few minutes with you.
Wow.
Just maybe 15 minutes with you. All I want is that. But I've been obsessing over you. I need you. I need to feel you. Now, to lie to you here that I never thought about those words. I'll be lying. Because I first said, my wife is not here.
Is it win?
Is she here? Well, like,
What she don't know.
Well, like, what you don't know doesn't hurt you. Like, I started battling in my mind these things. And then I said, okay, we'll see how it goes. I jump on a boat to go home, just midway through. And I'm just thinking, nah, yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Means
20 minutes of pleasure are going to cost me a lifetime.
Yeah.
How can I do such a thing and sin against my God, not against my wife? Is what Joseph said to this woman. How can I do such a thing and sin against God? Like, his standard was not the wife, his standard was God. Like, how I'm going to go to work and I'm looking at this girl, And I was talking to teenagers the other day. One girl, still at the university, came to my hostel. I was alone. My roommate was not there. And she came. I was a papa then. She came for prayers. I prayed for her. And then finally, somehow, she sat on my thighs. Electrons from top. Yeah, like, I lost it. And I said, you know what? We can't do this. But years later, I find this girl. And she's married. And I said, oh my God, thank you for saving me. Like, there are some things you cannot allow. There are some things that you have to, principles that you have to guard so jealously in your life. Because when you do that, it will save you from a heartbreak. It will save your marriage. It will save you, your identity as a person. There's things, don't you think we have eyes? We also have eyes. We move around and see. But because I have a vow I've made. I have made a vow before the Lord. And I've told this woman, I've given her my word. My word is my covenant, is my bond. I can't break it. That alone, I've given her my word. I will go to work and do whatever I have to do. But that kept me from that trap of, she was looking, you ladies, she was looking hot. And even if I went and did anything, no one would know. But God would. Yeah. And so for me, I was not willing to sacrifice 15 minutes to kill my entire lifespan. So it's important for me to know. And then when I went back, I talked to her. So do you know Ansazeko? Someone came for me. Came for me, you are here, you be there. You be there. She was here for me. And so we talked about it and said, I said, we laughed about it. And when it lifted, I've never seen this girl ever again.
Yeah, for sure. Indeed, it is a Jezebel spirit. Yeah.
I also think that person, why they left immediately, they were sent to you. I suspect it could have been at a pivotal point in your ministry life. Yeah. Either you were just about to move into being a pastor or something. So, because the enemy uses sex many times to steal our destinies, to use that and say, but he has just committed adultery. Why is he being promoted?
Yeah.
So sex is used many times, even for women. A man comes up, he's doing everything nice for you, but you are just about to be elevated by God. And then you commit that sin, and then you can't. Yes.
But that's what happened to Samson.
Yes.
It was in a sexual, relationship that she got where his strength comes from. Yeah. And that is where she weakened. That's the exact point. Because if they had been somewhere else on the well, he would not. But he was weakened by this girl. They're having beautiful.
It's a thing for a couple of men in the Bible.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's why he was saying earlier that you can ask me for even what I don't have in the bank.
Yeah.
And I'll give it to you.
Yes.
I'll go and steal. Yes. So imagine a wife can get out of a man what she wants. How about somebody who has been sent to get
who has been sent
to steal your destiny. Okay, so, and I guess that's why even the scriptures were telling us earlier, Paul was saying that don't take long. Because in there, that's where the enemy will pass. He will come. Yeah. But that said, here is a couple. It's a sexless marriage. And in my opinion, a sexless marriage is termed when both say it's sexless. that means it can't be for man is sexless and the woman is like, no, but we
Well,
are
okay.
having sex. There has to be a place where they both say, actually,
It's
this
sexless.
marriage, we are actually not having sex. And most times that's after a dry spell
Yeah.
of up to 3 months. Past that point, yeah, that's where you're headed. So imagine that we have this couple. They've gone 6 months. And if it has ever been there, maybe it's once or twice. And so we're now terming it as sexless. They've all agreed that actually there's no sex in this marriage. One, how do they get back to a place where they can have sex again? But also, at what point do they say, actually, it's gone?
Yeah. It can't be saved.
It can't be saved. This is done, it's dusted, and it's over.
I'll take on the first one. For me, I think I talked about prayer. It's not too bad to invite God in that situation, because even the emotions, some people, because of anger, experiencing the emotions and distant, they're volatile and stuff. But you can hope again and know that this marriage, you need God in it. And so what you do is that you go to God in prayer with your spouse. For me, that is the beginning point. Of course, going to a Christian counselor is good, but also you two coming together and say, you know what, God come in this marriage. And where two or three gather, in that agreement is there. So let him build a love, because love is not sex. No. Sex is just a component of love. Love is giving the other person, is always giving. God gave his son. Always, we was always giving. So it's hear them out. Maybe give them a moment to listen to them. Maybe communicate with them. Communication is the lifeblood of a relationship. And so when you do that, this begins to, I communicate with my wife. Every time I feel there is a strife, I'll talk with her. And I'll speak words of affirmation. I'll encourage her. And I'll speak over her. I, in fact, pray over her. So that for me is the beginning point of how you can also find healing from a sexless marriage. It does not begin by the private parts. It begins up here and feeding your mind and say, you know what, I love him. I chose him. My heart chose him. And so you start working on it. For those ones who are issues of emotions and what, that's how we can deal.
I read somewhere, and the doctor was teaching, and he said, when a couple is going through a tough time and they keep going for counseling, it's like there's a wound and they're rubbing, because when they go into the counseling session,
They first remove
this one talks, this one talks, this one talks, this one talks, and then it's like, and then they walk out and then they're
angry
with each other. He said, can we try it this way? Can we start to do fun things together?
Yeah.
Most times for couples before they got married, there are things they used to love doing together, Yeah, I used to go watching football with Mr. Ichuma. We haven't watched football in some time because of the baby and all, but things like that. We watch football, watch movies, go to parties together. What fun things can you do? Go to the beach. Slowly, while you're there, you start to build the bond again, the emotional connection. But also when you're having the good time, it's easy to discuss the painful things.
Yeah.
Now you tell me how you're going to quarrel at a beach. Your feet are in the water. Even if you quarrel, it will be 5 minutes. And then you're like, yes, the environment is good. So I think also to start to do the fun things together again, sort of builds, the bond. Then you can start communicating, talking, but doing fun things together first again. It really works. Yeah.
Fun things together.
Yeah, I like that.
I
Because
think,
indeed,
yeah.
when we are dating, that's what we are on. Fun.
Yeah.
Then you become serious when
Then
you're
you be
married.
there and you want to touch each other when you're in secret.
Chokanga Barbara was like a fun girl, then she became conservative.
Why weren't you still watching football?
Serious.
Why aren't you watching football?
We're going to go.
We're going to hold you accountable.
Yeah.
Hey.
Remind me.
I think everyone is going to pick an activity. Of course, mine is me as in. And then I'll hold you guys.
I thought when I say football,
it
guys,
so much.
local, like Ugandan football,
Yes,
would
as
go
in
and
where
sit in
would you be watching
the
other
stadiums
people?
together and watch. Yes,
Now
we
you
both
know.
support KCCA. So we'd wear jerseys, we go and watch the match together.
This is so funny.
Next
Next
to see a match.
that you don't even
And
care
you see,
losing.
after now,
Yeah.
if you do that again, after that match, you go for the other match.
I knew he was going to do that.
Are you serious?
I knew he was going to do that.
But then I know you feel like
The connection,
I knew it.
with the-
Yes.
like he feels, if he really loves football, he'll feel
he does.
supported. You know, if he really loves something and you're supporting him,
Yeah.
he loves something.
it will work.
I hate
It
to
will
agree
work,
with Manuela
yeah.
after she, as if said, bad us, making us look like we're weird in the beginning. But let me just
At the
agree with
emotional
that, right? Let me just agree with that. After a while in marriage, you've had children. Suddenly, you feel like you're the busiest people because it's a job. The kids are a job now. Every child is a job on their own. Then the in-laws are a job. You know, you like acting busy. We are busy. We are busy. You go back to, okay. No one ever thinks about the fact that they're going to go and leave you. And then suddenly you're like, who's this guy? But you've been in the house together that long, right? So I feel like it's that spiritual connection, because when your spirits are apart, it doesn't matter how many things you do.
Yeah.
You will always be disconnected. That spiritual connection of, okay, let's start by 5 minutes together before we go to bed. How was your day? How was your day? Yeah, because
Build
I mean,
it.
your lives are not going to suddenly stop being busy, but be intentional. 5 minutes. What happened? How did we get here? How are you doing? Because now you don't even know how I'm doing. It's a thing of we are like robots. We get up, we start, we go. We get up, start, it's work. You know, you mentioned that you guys would wake up at 5, take kids to school. Me, I've gone to work. What? Before you know it, you come back. I'm tired. You look okay. In my mind, you really look okay. So we just sleep, but just bit by bit, because it's hard to now come back from, I don't know, 6 months. You said you can't recover that in 1 week.
That's
So
why
go
we
bit
have
by bit. How are you
conversation.
doing? How
Yeah.
was your day? Who are your friends at work? Because now you don't know any of that. So it's almost like dating afresh.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Don't get tired of dating your wife.
Over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sex now in the marriage setting has become a commodity. And yet it's a part of what comes with marriage. Marriage comes with love and companionship. It also comes with children, and it comes with provision.
Yeah.
But of all of them, sex is the most commercialized, is the most commodified part of marriage. It has become a currency. If you didn't do this, I won't give you sex. If you do this, I won't. It's become a
If you
commodity.
give me money, I'll give you.
Yes.
No, but on both sides, by the
On both
some
sides.
some men
Yes.
also withdraw intimacy when they're not happy.
Exactly. The second thing after sex, it's money, provision that has been commodified. Oh, so she didn't give me sex. I won't leave money. Let's see how they will manage. I won't pay her school fees. Yeah, Raga.
I won't fuel her.
Yeah, I won't feel her come. Let's wait for it to. Let's hold it to. Let's wait for it to think. Then we'll see. So sex and then money have been commodified, or even possibly at the same level. Men and women, we do it. What if we took it like the way we do childbirth? Because there is no time when a man says, "I will not give her a child." Tujakulaba. She annoyed me, no children for her. No, you both want children. Yeah.
Yes.
You both want children. Can we get to a place where provision is for all of us, like children are for all of us? Can we get to a place where sex is for all of us, like children are for all of us? Can we get to that place where we want to build a home? No one goes and says, "The sija muzimbi." No.
Because that means you also don't
But
have
also means you don't
Yeah,
have
but
a
you're
place
going to
to
pay the
stay.
rent.
You want to have a home and you're the one paying the rent
Rent.
anyway.
Yeah. Even if you say you can't, I won't pay the rent. We shall see what you do.
Where
You will
will
not
you
have where to
sleep?
No,
stay.
so you are
If you
together.
don't pay water, if you don't pay electricity, you're like a jaculaba. He thinks I work and then I won't pay electricity to Ravi. No. Why? Because there is a certain internal understanding that it's for all of us.
Yeah.
It's we get that benefit is for everyone. So if we can see provision and sex as a benefit for all of us, I truly believe that a marriage which has even taken 10 years without sex in it can come back. If we start to see it as something for both of us. I honestly don't think that a sexless marriage cannot be revived.
Saved, yeah.
It can be saved. And we pray right now and we hope that you find that place. You find that place of love, of connection, of emotional intimacy, where you can be able to have sex, great sex again. A wise man once said to me that you have to be intimate in all areas of your lives, financially, intellectually, socially, for you to emotionally, for you to be able to connect physically, have physical intimacy. And so I think it's a time where if physical intimacy is taking a while, ask yourself, where am I intellectually and where is my husband or my wife intellectually? How can I measure up? Because you find that a man might not be able to understand what you're going through because intellectually he does not get it. He does not understand unpaid care work. That maybe he has emotional capacity to connect with you emotionally. But because intellectually he doesn't know what unpaid care work is, he can't understand when you come and you are upset that the maid did not work today. He won't get it. So where are you intellectually? Your husband is doing a master's.
That's correct. Then do it.
Your wife is earning this amount of money.
Yeah.
You've slept.
Your husband is reading Atomic Habits.
Your husband's reading Atomic Habits. You don't have any conversation. When he starts to talk about it, you have nothing, absolutely nothing to say. There was a time I had to go and learn, but what is offside? What was it? So now they...
Barbara can help you.
What else? You understand? So that when the conversation comes up, you can also say, now, yeah, I was also not happy that they beat Arsenal. I was not happy,
I saw
because
the
they're
other
always
offsides.
beating them. They're always beating Arsenal. But I did it. But you're able to say, no, it was offside. I really don't think the referee is... No, I don't even think he watched. Did you see? It was not fair to you guys. Like, be in a place where you can have... But him, he comes and tells you he's so sad. They've beaten his club. You can't relate. You're there talking about the house girl. He's like... Meanwhile, all of you, I don't know. You just need to understand each other for us to be able to go to a place. Your house girl did what? How? Your best friend said what? Yeah. Who's with who? He can gossip with you, but also you can support him in football. Yes. Imagine that relationship. That's so beautiful. May God give you that. Special shout out to we're coming to the end of the show, please. Let us know what you think in the comment section. But special shout out to those who made us look good. Makeup, Fatima's looks. The clothes, wardrobe, earrings, shoes, Shemera. Husbands, just go to Shemera or CDK. Just go with her size. Just go. Or CDK. You come out. Come out with just your bags. Way or CDK. Which inside your bedroom. Just put them on the bed. Put the shoes. Tell them, give me the outfit from top to bottom, because they'll give you earrings, clothes, shoes, handbags. They give you, just put there. Then tell your wife, I left a small message for you in the bedroom.
Have a good day.
When I have the remote.
When I need the bathroom. You know, baby, open. After you finished, you take her to Java house. In fact, you first make up. She thinks that it's going to happen there. You say, no, dress up. Let's go to Java house. Let's have some kachai. Did you know Java House has a new blend, strong, beautiful blend of premium tea, just for you. Take her, let her drink, just watch her sip it. And I hope you have paid school fees via Airtel money. That night, you tell me. Inform her, give her her receipt from Airtel and say I paid school fees. That night, friend, you're the one who said, babe, stop. That's it. Stop it. It's enough. It's enough.
Bump Lab was brought to you by
This back to school season really pays with Airtel Money. Pay school fees using Airtel Money and stand a chance to win from a massive 120 million Uganda shillings. Now that's 100 winners every week, each taking home 300,000 Uganda shillings. Simply pay school fees using MyAirtel app. Dial *185 *6# and you will automatically enter our daily draws. So don't just pay school fees, get paid to do it. Winners will be contacted on 0200 100 100. Enotamu Ewoma with Airtel Money.